Usman wouldn't be a bad shout for Conor McGregor since Conor McGregor wants to go up and weight.
Max Holloway is a reserve option, which I think is a pretty safe. Alright, welcome back to Combat Sports, and today is a slightly different video, and yeah, I know I am rocking a Conor McGregor hoodie. It is Paddy's Day, and it's the only thing I had that was Irish-ish when it comes to the colours. It was kind of bad because I did grow up in Kerry in the south of Ireland, which is kind of, I could have worn a Kerry jersey. I've got one up there actually, so I could have just worn that. But yeah, but enough about the bad dress sense. I just thought it was kind of cool because back in the day, this is kind of a sick hoodie, you know, back in the day, but maybe not so much now. But there's not much we can really do about that. But it's quite fitting anyway because we're talking about Conor McGregor and who he might be fighting next. And it's pretty safe to say that ideally it's going to be International Fight Week. And I think Conor McGregor's next opponent is going to be someone like a Kamaru Usman, or at a push it could be Charles Oliveira. Now, obviously, we're just going to react here quickly to the video that I made the other day about Conor McGregor versus Kamaru Usman, because Kamaru Usman tweeted, Usman x McGregor 2026, and it had everyone thinking that they're going to be fighting. I thought maybe it could be a bit of a publicity pull, but we'll just give it a quick watch here because a lot of this is going to come down to what your opinions are, what do you think is going to happen, because there are some people that are probably going to watch this that have a bit of inside knowledge, so they might, comment something. And there's some guy commented today about, Jake Paul's next opponent being, what was his name? Actually, give me 2 seconds. Yeah, my bad. He's this guy called Paid N-Full CJ commented on my video saying, Jake Paul said he's going to be fighting Baku Jack, which is actually kind of cool, but that's just something really random. But a lot of people might have inside knowledge, and they might just go, do you know what? Might as well comment, which also helps us quite a lot because, then we kind of get a bit of a scoop, stuff like that. So if you do know something, feel free to tell us. But yeah, we're going to give the video a quick watch here, and yeah, see what I said.
It's been reported that Conor McGregor versus Kamaru Usman is set up for International Fight Week. Now, I don't know how true this is because, like with anything Conor McGregor,
the Undertaker music as well. Gotta love that. Classic for the TikToks.
2026. Now, this either could be a crazy promotion for something, or they're going to end up fighting. Now, Kamaru Usman wouldn't be a bad shout for Conor McGregor since Conor McGregor wants to go up in weight and he doesn't want to drop down in weight. Now, Kamaru Usman, versus Conor McGregor, International Fight Week, wouldn't be a bad fight. It's been.
But do you not agree? Kamaru Usman versus Conor McGregor is a pretty good fight, unless. And this is the thing, everyone does it against McGregor, and it's fair enough because it's the only way to beat him. But because a lot of people, you're going to need high level, striking like Ilia Topuria, and that's the only person I think that could stand with him. And maybe even Max Holloway at the moment, that's another one that could probably stand with Conor. But yeah, no, if you're going to take Conor down to the ground, it's going to be the most boring fight of the entire night, a bit like Khabib, because there was a couple moments where they got onto the feet, Khabib even rocked McGregor, and we were like, oh my god, hang on, what's going on here? And, even McGregor rocked Khabib at one point, and I feel like people like Khabib, other people like, if you can wrestle him, try it on the ground for a bit, work out if you can. And then once you go, yeah, you can, take it up to the feet, stand and bang, as they say, and then just give the fans what they want, because no one wants to watch a load of grappling. Yeah, some grappling moves are really cool, but not when you're just pinning him down to the ground for God knows how long, for like 5-10 minutes on the end. I know people like that, but a lot of the UFC viewers don't. And you have to say that when you want to watch Conor McGregor, that's not what you want to watch. You don't want to watch grappling with Conor McGregor. Like, yeah, Khabib was the exception, people like that, And Conor McGregor in the past was good at grappling, but he's not anymore. So if you do that, you're just going to end up having such a boring night. And you beat him, but it's just, everyone's going to be watching it and going, good lord, are you joking? And here we have a video of Conor McGregor and Chael Sonnen that I posted from my video the other week. And yeah, Conor wanted to fight Michael Chandler on the White House card, and I don't think it'd be Michael Chandler, but just listen, because it seems that McGregor wants to come back, and he said, wheel me out.
Sure. Okay, Michael Chandler. That's the fight that we were promised. I waited a couple of years for it.
Wheel me out in the White House
and I'll do the fucking International Fight Week as well.
International Fight Week. He said it there. He clearly wants to do International Fight Week. So, I mean, it's pretty safe to say that Conor McGregor will be fighting International Fight Week. But there is always the chance, like anything Conor McGregor wise, take it with a grain of salt. You never know what's going to happen. He might just end up going off. Yeah, fucking lad, I'm going off to fucking Monaco, lad, yeah, for the Grand Prix. You know, he might just head off into a party season. We don't know. It's Conor McGregor. But at the end of the day, if he is going to come back, which I really hope he does, because it's been so long since he's been out of the ring. How long has it been? It's been ages. So if he does come back, it's either going to be Charles Oliveira for the BMF, Kamaru Usman, Michael Chandler. Don't think they're going to push for that anymore. Max Holloway is a reserve option, which I think is a pretty safe one to say because the amount of speculation about Max Holloway versus Conor McGregor. And you can't just come back after 4 years and get a shot at the title for the BMF, as you would say. Max Holloway would be a reserve option. So I think it's Kamaru Usman, Charles Oliveira for the BMF, or they're going to go for Max Holloway and do that. And they're going to have a little kind of warm-up fight for Conor. Whether he knocks out Max is another story. And do you know what? One thing I would love about Max Holloway versus Conor McGregor would be the little point down, 10 seconds left. And do you not think those two men are just going to... Oh, hang on, the mic's nearly coming off here, guys. Do you not think that Conor McGregor and Max Holloway standing there and just delivering punches? And I'm not even just talking punches. Max Holloway will be going for the knockout. Conor McGregor is going to be going for the knockout, and it's not like what we've seen in the past where they kind of go in for a little bit, then go out because they go, oh, hang on. They'll be standing there for the 10 seconds just hitting each other, and it will be the most entertaining final 10 seconds of a fight. And I think that's what I would prefer to see because I don't want to see anyone grappling Conor McGregor anytime soon because a warm-up fight, he needs it. He's been out for ages. God knows what he's done in that time, and you have to think, do you know what? Please, please, please just do someone like Max Holloway where it's a lot easier, stand up, no grappling involved really, and if you do, you're going to handle it. So I think that's the safest thing he can do. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway is the best decision for Conor McGregor? Because I think a Kamaru Usman is a really bad night for him, along with a Charles Oliveira after, you know, the last fight against Max Holloway. That was just, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, and yeah, it was a pretty disappointing fight for a BMF title. So that's how I feel about it. I think Conor isn't going to come back for a title. I think it's going to be for the BMF. 100% do that because it still counts as a championship to a degree. So he's a three-time champion. Would you say? Yeah. So I think it's a pretty good, like, you know, I think this is the best move for Conor, the BMF. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and thank you very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe because it is just immensely grateful to us because, you know, it just helps us a little bit more, helps us grow, helps us get a bit more reach, which we already have been doing. But yes, thank you very much for watching, and make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you later. Thank you very much. Goodbye.